Yo, this is Mista Min from Primat City TV hanging out with Dexter and Maniac. Or Mista. That's right, yeah. It's Dexter Maniac. Fans walk by. Or maybe I should say Maniac, Dexter, whatever. Yo, you guys just got done rocking it here at Splash Festival. It's a pretty big festival. I mean, how do you guys feel about getting to be in the lineup?
It's fucking crazy. it's ill. It's definitely next step up from gigs we usually play, you know. It's definitely another size of gig, you know what I mean? So yeah. It's great to rock a bigger type of crowd, you know. You can experience a lot of live shit, you know, that way. You learn a lot through the live shows. So yeah, it's cool. You know, we get to hang out. Weather's great. Splash. That's what's up.
I think it's the biggest festival in Germany for hip-hop music and the most important festival. So, as a child, I always, no, child, not child, but when we were young and did some music back in the days, we all dreamt of playing at Splash Festival. So now I got 4 gigs. I played the first time on this festival. I got 4 gigs in a row. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Never been on Splash and then 4 gigs in a row. So
that's crazy. Well, that's because of y'all's new album, Raw Shit, right? or
yeah, it's
along with others. He's also got the Hi-Hat Club, the Jazz Files, and he's also
the instrumental stuff.
He's also doing some of the instrumental stuff, and that's what's up.
Yeah, the Jazz Files was the first time I ever heard about you. It's freaking dope music. My DJ showed it to me. Like, what inspired you to go in that direction?
I'm digging many vinyl records, and from time to time I am on some trips. One time I'm on a psychedelic rock trip, then on a Moog trip, 70s trip, and at that time that was summer. I was very much into jazz. I read many biographies, jazz biographies, and I heard a lot of jazz and was so into jazz, and I thought, let's make some jazz beats, but not like 95 on the next level. So try to combine it and worked very well.
Yeah, you're notorious for your beats, definitely. I mean, your stuff goes boom. Like. Yeah, how? How do you make it go so hard? I mean,
I don't know. Just sitting in my room and making beats. I don't know.
Do you have like a specific way you chop a sample? Do you have like a specific format in your head before you even start?
Yeah, I think I have the same for years. Back in '99 I began to make beats, and then I always heard vinyl. And I always begin with the sample, and then build everything around. The same procedure since years. Okay, my mastering skills and mixing skills are much better, went much better over the years. So the sound is now better than '99. Okay, but doing the same thing.
No doubt. How do y'all hook up? Cause I mean, you're spitting, and you're a Bavarian cat that lived in America, spitting American style hip hop lyricism, you know what I'm saying? Lyricism, yes, I made that word up. Maybe not, I don't even know. But I mean, when I first met you, I thought you were an American. I asked you that, like, hey, you from the States? And here you are, you're a German producer from, I don't even really know. Stuttgart, yeah, and you're working over there. Yeah. And yeah, how'd y'all hook up?
Well, we both went to school. We both went to school in the same small Bavarian city, Regensburg.
Not school. He went to school. I went to university in Regensburg, and we just met over MySpace.
And that's how we met. And at first, it wasn't even. I knew, like, I had him, you know, on my radar or whatever, you know. But I didn't. I guess I forgot. I didn't know he lived in Regensburg.
No, I thought you were living in Munich.
Yeah, and he wrote me. He's like, hey, I'm in, you know, because we always wrote little. Yeah, beats are tight. We on the same shit, you know. And then he came. He wrote me like, oh, I'm in Munich tonight. Do you know a place we could go? You know, like hip-hop styles, you know, like what's going on in Munich tonight? I was like, I don't know, man. I live in Regensburg. What? Me too, you know. Turns out, you know, dude lives 10 minutes away from the spot.
Not 10 minutes.
Not even.
10 minutes.
Walking distance, probably like 7 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
He came through, he had the beats, and that's where the raw shit began.
Whoa, about to drop a mic. So yeah, raw shit. Really cool combination of like English raps, German raps put together. I mean, did you guys think it was gonna work as well as it has?
We didn't think about if anything was gonna work. It was actually more like a fun project, you know, because I also got the demographics thing. He's got his going, you know. We were just like, hey, let's link up, you know, let's just record like raw tracks. And we didn't even, you know, and then all of a sudden we had like 30 tracks, and then we were like, hey, we should, you know, we could, you know, put this on an album. And we didn't really think about if it was gonna work, if anybody was gonna talk about, oh, this German and English is too confusing or whatever, you know.
But I think it works. Yesterday, J-Rock from Stone Throw told us on his way here to Splash Festival, he played Dexter Maniac in a system.
That's what's up.
So I think
J-Rock, that's what's up. Yeah.
Peace to J-Rock. Thanks.
So yeah, so you know, it's not just cats here in Germany that are saying, you know, I kind of like it. It's even people in the States that are like, oh, you know, I like the flows, but I can't understand Dexter. Yeah. The beats are tight, you know. So
But we also sold some stuff in Japan over iTunes, and so I think it could work globally. Let's see. I don't know, but it's cool like it is right now. So
it is what it is.
Y'all are big in Japan. No, watch out. Yeah, respect. Beats are banging. Raps are great. But like, you're a producer yourself. You make tracks your own. I mean, you do the demographic stuff.
Yes,
I mean, you told me you have a catalog of over 1,000 beats. What made you go to him and get more beats? Like,
cause the dude got bangers.
He do.
We were actually gonna do raw shit, like half my beats, half his, you know. But I picked too many decks.
Try to make a sort of J-Lip project. Yeah, no, he's gonna rap over my beats and vice versa. But
he's pissed off because he never
better.
Yeah, his beats were
heard
better.
It.
Yeah.
His beats are better. But I mean. No. Hey, it's I know. I love demographic
the thing
stuff.
is, we were actually gonna record, you know, like half, but like you said, you know, he got the bangers, and I just ended up picking Dexter beats, like a lot of them on the fly, like real fast, and then and he always came through like, hey, let me rap on a beat of yours, and I was like, nah, man, hey, show me your new stuff.
But you hate on your own beats, so that's your fault.
I don't hate on my own beats, you know. I got some bangers, you know.
No, you do, but like you always tell me you always moving on to fresher, newer stuff, man. You got like 1,000 beats, and like, I mean.
That's because I'm sick and tired of the beat after, you know, like 2 days.
Yeah.
I always gotta hear something new, you know. It's like the gift and the curse, you know. So you're making like three to four beats a day, and then 3 days later you might go back to one and like, oh, I forgot about this.
3 to 4 beats a day. That's crazy. Like,
yeah, but these are just, you know, like just the main loop. I'm not, you know, saying arranged out beats, but you know, so you just got so many.
That's what raw shit is all about. Not okay, it's arranged, but it's still loops.
Yeah, it's like rough, you know, and so you got like so many laying around that you kind of forget about. And then Rufflow is always coming to me like, hey, please do something on this beat. I'm like, no, fuck that shit, man. This beat is old. It's 2 weeks old. You know, I heard it.
Who you talking about? Your DJ now. DJ.
Yeah.
He's not here with y'all today.
He was. He did the gig with us.
He was on Thursday, and Friday he had to leave again because he had another gig somewhere in
Austria.
I don't know.
In Austria, yeah. So he had a pretty crazy trip driving up here, doing the show, and then driving from here to Austria.
That's crazy.
That's what's up, Rufflow. Peace.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, y'all are doing some real moves. I mean, I remember when I first met you 2 or 3 years ago, you was like just making tracks, didn't give a fuck about nothing, and now you're just like doing festivals, doing all this stuff, man. I mean, what's the next move for y'all?
Shooting a movie and stuff. Like
everything
that comes.
Yeah,
when
like Method Man and Red Man. We're gonna do one of those. Nah, I'm just kidding. But what's the next move? You know, he's got his instrumental project coming out. I'm doing
Melting Pot music. I think in fall comes out, and then we're doing Raw Shit 2.
Raw Shit 2, maybe, if it's even called Raw Shit 2. So you know, we're gonna do that.
Working title is Raw Shit 2.
I got a demographics album, which is just completely English speaking, coming out which I produce. I might pick a few Dexter bangers. We'll see how your beats are. Maybe if they're whack, I'm not gonna take them.
You don't get shit, motherfucker.
Fuck you paying me, motherfucker. So yeah, we still, you know, we're just still doing it the same way we did 3 years ago. You know, we just got a few more gigs and a few more people liking our stuff, and it's great to see that. You know, to see people come through like saying, "Hey, oh Maniac, hey Dexter, you know, I got your album." You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all are doing it. Y'all are living the dream. I don't really know what to ask y'all next, except for, I mean, what has been like the one thing that has taught you the most throughout like working with each other and doing all these like crazy new shows and getting to know more people? Like, what's the one thing that you could say you definitely learned that's new?
I'd say, you know, stick to your own. You know, like we stuck to the same, you know, type of shit, like the raw shit. We didn't care about any hooks, you know, or if anybody can shake their ass to it. You know what I mean? So
We got a little ass shaking. We got a little ass shaking.
we got some ass shaking shit, but you know, whatever, you know. But like, just if you stick to the way you want to do it, you know, that's the way to go, I guess.
I think one important thing is I don't depend on this music, you know, financially. So I have a job, and I just don't need the money from the music. I get my money from my job, so I can do my music free, like it's meant to be. So I don't have to produce some pop shit or stuff like that. I don't have to do that. So
I mean, but like, there's something interesting you say, but like, I mean, at some point in time, you may be able to like live off of music. I mean,
yeah, but I'm what? Ängstlich.
Scared about what?
about your mom.
Yeah, I guess he's scared.
he's scared of a mom.
He's scared.
Watch
yeah,
out.
He's scared. He's scared of my mom, and that's why, you know, he's got to have the job.
I need some. It's too risky, I think. No, when I can.
German guy.
Yeah.
It's
No,
risky.
no.
No.
But when I can do both, I can do both. I can do my job and I can
This is
do
what
music.
he's trying to say.
And it's,
you know, what he's trying
no
to say
problem.
is like right now, you know, we got a few gigs here now. You know, you can kind of hustle your way through.
Yeah.
But it's always gigs that come in like a month before, short notice. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gonna happen next year. You know, so it's always hard, you know, to try to look into the like, can I pay my rent off of this next year or no? Yo, you never know. You know, like you never know what's gonna happen. So I know that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Or is it really my mom?
I think it's both. Both.
Yeah, it's kind of both. Both blended in. So hat das Nick. Wait. Mom, so hat das Nick gemeint. Das sind diese Mutterwitze aus Amerika.
That was some Bavarian there for y'all Americans that don't
sorry,
understand.
Maniac's mom. Sorry.
Yo, no, respect. It is a hustle. It's really tough, and you guys are doing it. What advice could y'all give as basically cats that are doing it completely independent? I mean, you guys got a independent label supporting y'all, right?
Yeah.
What's the label called?
Actually, I got two. I got the Melting Pot Music in Cologne, where Suff Daddy, Miles Bonny, and all that stuff, Hyde Club shit comes out. And we got another label, Watchboard. It's from Germany, and this is for Dexter Maniac, the label.
Okay.
When we work together.
All right. Like, what advice could y'all give to maybe some young cats that are starting up, maybe looking at like trying to get a deal, trying to just do this music for fun, or maybe they just like they think they're the greatest next thing, you know? I don't know, whatever.
Don't stay true to yourself and shit like that.
Stay true to yourself. Always have your heart in it. No, I don't know if I say advice, you know, but for
gotta
people
be
out
dope.
there, you know, you gotta work,
be
you
dope.
know, you can't sit at home, you know, smoking weed on the couch and put your tracks on MySpace and expect
You can.
You can do that, but don't expect like anybody's gonna book you. You know, you gotta really, you know, work. You know, like you gotta hustle to get your shit out. You know, because so many people are always like, oh, I'm not getting booked anywhere. That's because you're sitting on your ass, you know. Send the CD away, you know, whatever. You don't have to have a deal or nothing, you know, like.
You don't have to even my English sucks. You don't need a studio, a big studio. You little equipment. It's all you need. It's not much money anymore. Nowadays. A few years ago it was
I mean, if you think like 15 years ago, you know, you'd have to have like a kind of deal, you know, to even get in the studio, or you'd have to have money, you know. Nowadays, you can everything's pretty much possible, you know. You can have your own voice on Serato.
Fuck that.
Stay
true
with it.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Keep your heart in it. Stay true to yourself.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, that's bad advices, but I don't know. Just do it if you feel like doing it.
I agree with you guys. Definitely grinding it is definitely. Well, I mean, I even look up to you, like as a fellow MC. Like you grind way harder than I think anybody else I know. Like both of you guys are always working hard. Yeah, no doubt. Respect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, these cats. Watch out for them. They're taking over, man. Germany, Europe, Japan, maybe America.
I don't know.
Maybe
more.
Yo,
my new 7-inch coming out end of July.
New 7-inch?
Just making some advertisement.
Yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, it's a 7-inch. It's called Psycho's theme on the A side, and B side 2 other tracks from the Beat Fight.
Okay.
I won this year, and just cats want to have these beats, so we pressed them on 7-inch. Melting pot music, end of July, 7-inch.
What was are you dropping any like press vinyl as well?
Yes. Stay on the lookout. Demographics probably this year on Watchboard.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So stay on the lookout. You can internet everything. That's what's up.
What's the website?
Demographics.net, watchboard.com,
and mpmsite.com.
I think it's a com.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Just Google that shit. God damn it.
I had a come. You know, come. We had to do a mother joke with this. Come, you know. Do it. No, don't. Fuck it.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for y'all's time. It's Mista Min.
Thank you.
Can y'all give us some shout-outs for Primat City TV?
You're doing this.
Yo, this is Dexter Maniac here at Splash. People Swimming. Just did a show. And giving a shout-out to Primat City TV.